My name is Sophia C. I go to Mountain View High School, and this is my second milestone video for my fitness rehab device. And for my second milestone, I had to connect my circuit, plug it into my computer, and connect it into Edge Impulse, draw a schematic, look at typical accelerometer values for the movements I want for recovery, and yeah, so this is how my circuit looks like, and the different components are there's a Arduino Nano, which has a accelerometer and a gyroscope, and a gyroscope tracks the orientation of the device, which is the Arduino, and there's also an OLED display, and the OLED display is connected to the switch and the 3.3 volts on the Arduino, and the switch is connected to ground and the OLED display. So that's my circuit, and I'm gonna demonstrate how it looks like on Edge Impulse. So if I'm just gonna do a movement that's not for recovery. So I'm gonna start sampling, and okay, so I'm just gonna move my hand like this with the accelerometer on my hand, and should be sampling. Okay, yeah, so this is how the graph looks like. And as you can see here, three of the points are for that measure acceleration, and three of the points measure the orientation through the gyroscope. And there's the X, Y, Z axis. So if the Arduino moves this way, it's on the X axis. If it moves this way, it's on the Y axis. And if it moves up and down, it's on the Z axis. And this is how it is graphed. You can see that the acceleration stayed constant because I was moving my arm at a constant rate, but the orientation differed because I was moving my arm in different directions. And this is my first rehab exercise, and you can see the difference between the values. So here, acceleration also stayed the same, but the orientation was different because I moved my arm in a different way. So this is how I will train the model in order to differentiate between a recovery movement and a non-recovery movement. And some challenges that I faced were that when I first tried to connect my Arduino to my computer, it said that the Edge Impulse daemon command was not found. And in order to overcome this challenge, I had to download Chown. And then, however, when I revisited this connection the next day and tried to work on my project the next day, the same error occurred, and the problem wasn't because I didn't have Chown, because I already had it installed, and the problem for this was that I needed to update Brew, so Homebrew. So yeah, those were the two main challenges I had to overcome. It was basically between the Arduino connection and Edge Impulse. That was the main problem. And what's next is that I need to finish 3D printing my box in order to hold all the wires and Arduino in. And I need to code the OLED display so that it shows a progress bar.